Hi, hello, hello. Let me go set everything up real quick. Should be just about ready to start. Hi.
Stream doing numbers.
Hello, gamer.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
gamers.
Hi. Sean, what did you grab to eat, by the way?
No one. I mean, nothing.
Whoa!
Sean has a wrench. Watch out.
This scallop shape.
Scalp
It's
shaped
not.
crumbs.
No!
Mmm.
Please. Honey, if you type something, you'll also see a wrench on screen whenever you type, because you're a mod. Wow.
Oh wait. Awesome.
This could be you, Celine, if you wish to be a mod or not.
I do not mind. I can
The
be
Discord
a mod.
mod. Oh,
Only the YouTube
The
mod.
girl.
Yeah.
The YouTube mod gets the opal.
Opal.
Gets the.
Op.
oh, Danny style.
Do you have music?
Sasani your tongue button.
Because I can turn down my tunes if you already have yours playing.
I have just started playing mine.
Alright, I'll get on that. Goodbye, Witch's Heart soundtrack. I will always love you. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you can see my little heart sticker transition. I don't think it's epilepsy friendly, but it's fine.
What does it look like? Let's see.
It's so
It's
cute!
Oh my god, that's so cute.
That was so cute!
It is. It's really cute.
Hooray for transitions! But yes.
Oh my god, congrats.
On the transition?
Congrats.
God.
Kid, you'd have never seen any Homestuck. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy the ride.
About to
You're
be some
almost as
sick
blind
stuff.
as me.
Ahaha. That used to be TMP.
Every time I ask what's going on, they just laugh at me.
Yeah, man.
No, he doesn't know chat. It's okay.
Does he know?
Does he know?
I'm gonna Minecraft.
Uh-huh. He's gonna craft.
Watch out, he's got a crafting table!
A second plank has hit the crafting table.
Oh my
Hey, it's not me this time!
Right, Dylan was gonna be Doc Scratch, but he is not here. So who would like to fill in for Mr. Vanilla Milkshake?
Mr. Scratch himself.
Ooh.
What?
What?
Let's get greed in here.
Agree.
I'll do it. Thanks, TMP. You're a real.
Tim's just
Type
typing
out
out the text
everything
in
he's saying.
chat.
Yeah.
Last I recall, I think it was Sean who did it before.
Oh, was it me? Okay.
Yeah.
What voice? What voice should I? It's been a while. Let's re-update. Let's
Redditor.
update
Sorry.
the voice.
The Redditor voice!
You
That's
want
so
me to bring?
Redditor.
If you say it to me, I'm.
Dude, who talk voice?
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
You once again try to be Doc Scratch and failed spectacularly. You can't beat him, no matter how hard you try. It is impossible. In fact, I think it would be for the best if I commandeered the narrative completely for a while. I trust you won't mind if I speak in white. It's not actually negotiable, but as a courtesy, I will enclose my words between a pair of visually audible brackets. I'm doing this because I can.
Motherfucker. In the light game, you can't see his text because it's actually white. You have to highlight it to read it.
What a guy. Oh, except it's not an O. It's a cue ball, I think.
Yeah.
Look at this. Take a look at this dude.
So posh.
You all you have to do is just draw a smiley face to end his whole career.
Oh
For
no!
hours at a time.
Ugh.
I'm also doing it for hours at a time
Oh my
because I
God.
am expecting a guest to arrive shortly. This should enable me to show the man the sort of hospitality he deserves while doing the same for you. My apartment doesn't have a doorbell. Why would an omniscient fellow need to be alerted to the presence of a visitor?
Actually,
I know
wait,
he will be.
Sean,
Yup.
can you add a little more whimsy into it?
How?
A
Whimsy.
little more zhuzh.
Maybe
I'm
it'll
gonna-
help if you do a British accent.
I'm gonna give him the fucking serious voice. The more he
Let's
says,
go! Serious one!
Let's go.
you know what? Sorry. My apartment doesn't have a doorbell. Why would an omniscient fellow need to be alerted to the presence of a visitor? I know he will be right on time, which is to say, early. And if I did have a doorbell, you would have just witnessed it ring. He is already here.
He's already here, chat.
He's kinda already here.
Damn, I'm kind of already
Already
here.
My door is not fitted with a peephole either. Those without eyes or without limits to their knowledge have no need for peeping, and I am without either. I've never once peeped at or through something, and I doubt I ever will. Apertures built into physical surfaces to reveal what's hidden behind them are for those with particular handicaps. They are for those lacking advanced vision to render the opaque permeable to light, or those lacking advanced knowledge to render the concealed information irrelevant, or both. They are for people who I call suckers. I know the identity of anyone who stands behind this door, even in those cases where I have not extended an invitation to the visitor personally. Pardon me while I let Jack inside.
Man. He looks like a doorknob if you think about it.
Yeah.
I had to refresh the page, but it should pop back up. Just a second.
Yeah.
That's why I went black.
Oh, we're
for a
going
few
dark
seconds.
already?
Oh, whoopsies!
Oh no.
There he is.
There he is!
Did you not believe it would be Jack? Who else would it be? Someone who would have suspected anyone else is a person I would also describe as a sucker. Hello, Slick. Won't you please enter?
Bonk.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Kanye, this was just you at our last Gartic phone with the Gartic phone stream with me. I like how it's my colors too.
Actually.
True.
Oh, hold on.
Feel that?
Can you go back a page?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'll read the last line.
Yeah, read the last line.
Hello, Slick. Won't you please enter? Oh, for heaven's sake!
A perfect sound.
Good heavens.
Bonk! Oh!
Bonk.
Whoa,
Oh my God!
God!
Jack, stop it, Jack. Slick? Which would you prefer I call you? It's one of the strange points of uncertainty which surrounds you. Maybe it is that you don't particularly care. Your flair is for the plain and serviceable, isn't it? Not much of your vanity is tied up in a name, I'd guess. Not going to tell me? Fine, I won't tell you my name either. Well, I might, if you would just show me some manners and stop hitting me with that ridiculous horse hitter. I won't crack, no matter how senseless the drubbing, if it were that simple. You are not going to stop, are you? It will be very difficult to discuss our points of mutual interest like this. I was prepared to go about it in a civilized way, even though I knew very well I would spend the first several minutes of our meeting sitting on the floor while being flogged. I have even prepared a bowl of candy for you, which I know you will enjoy. Courtesy is important, Jack. Do you have anything at all to say? Any form of communication you care to attempt beyond the sound iron makes against my head repeatedly? No, of course not. Oh!
Yeah, I forgot how much Scratch talks, bro.
He talks, bro. He be talking.
He be talking.
He be
What's
talking
that?
the talk.
I see. As you think you already know my name. You do not need to know my real name. You do not know my real name, Jack, as that is none of your adversaries on this. Just as none of your adversaries on this planet know yours. You only know my nickname. It's a good nickname too, befitting of the passive gunslinger charged with initiating the break. I am my master's weapon, his soldier in the war of a soldier in the war of one bullet fired. But when that bullet clears the barrel, it won't be my finger on the trigger. I'm a facilitator, not an assassin.
Oh.
Here. Jack, why don't you go help yourself to some candy over there on the table? There's something I need to take care of before we continue. Won't be long.
That is his favorite. He does love his...
Are those licorice? Is that licorice?
Yeah, black licorice.
But they're like shaped like little doggies, I think.
Aww.
Yeah. Also, Sean, fun fact.
Yes.
This is the actual Spade Slick from the Midnight Crew. Like the actual one, not Jack.
Oh.
Just the actual comic character.
Oh, Slim Shady.
Yeah,
Yes,
Slim Shady!
this is Slim Shady.
Well, no,
Okay.
no, Slim Shady, please stand up.
That's him. He's taking his candy.
Shut up! No!
Yes, good. Placate yourself with the Scotty dogs, Slick.
Scotty dogs.
My supply is bottomless. I'm an excellent lord of this mansion.
Oh no. Yes, we are page 3622 because we be reading and shit.
You be reading.
This is the 19th Homestuck stream. I suppose it makes sense.
Oh wow, 19.
Let's give it up for number 19! Woo!
When I am finished with this minor interruption, we will resume our gentlemanly negotiation as I take off my coat. I will proceed to beat you severely until you agree to do what I ask. I trust you won't take it personally.
A third of the way? How many pages are in Homestuck again?
There are approximately. Hold on, let me check the map right quick.
I remember a number around 8,000 being thrown around.
8,000 to
I don't know.
9,000.
Huh?
There are 8,130 pages.
Woo, baby!
That includes the credits.
Damn, shoddy.
I need to check when the Gigapause was, because that's when I dropped off.
Bro, I understand.
It was a while ago.
It's been a long time, Celine.
I'm a wizened soul.
Now, please excuse me. I have to talk to a teenage girl from another universe.
Be teenage girl from another universe.
Doc Scratch's fit's pretty good though.
Oh, his theme? Yes.
His fit.
Oh, it's fit true.
It does go hard. Feel free to screenshot. You cannot be a teenage girl from another universe because you are too busy being a teenage girl from this universe. You are busy being Rose Lalonde, completely preoccupied with it, in fact. So preoccupied, you have been neglecting messages from some of your friends who are trying to contact you, but you have a lot of important stuff to do. You will get back to them later.
Rose, pester informant.
Look at this. Look at this. White
Look at her fit.
speech bubble.
White.
What? It's quite warm here on Lohak. I think I've been patient enough. When will I receive further instruction?
Now.
So, I could have contacted you at any time?
No. Only now.
I came away with the impression from our last conversation that our next would take place on your invitation. I was being polite by waiting.
Your inevitable impatience caused you to contact me again. Inevitability is my invitation.
That's pretty smug.
I'm right to be smug. I am omniscient, extremely powerful, and very charming.
Well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Can you use your limitless intelligence to figure out which ones I mean?
That was clever. If I plead ignorance to the fact that you are denying my charisma, it invalidates my claim of omniscience. But if I must adhere to all my knowing status, it forces me to validate the unfortunate reality that you are feigning the opinion that my demeanor is unpalatable. Not that it matters, because I have all three qualities and you know it.
This is stupid. Can we get to the point?
Yes, I was about to say, we should hurry this along. My visitor is beginning to set things on fire.
You have a visitor? Oh, you have a visitor? Who?
Some guy. I was joking anyway, I'm not in a hurry at all.
You tell jokes?
Yes. Ha ha.
So, your visitor isn't setting anything on fire then?
Oh, he most definitely is.
I'm really not getting this joke.
I was joking about being in a hurry. From my perspective, this conversation is taking place in less than 1 second. I type very quickly.
I thought you didn't lie. Aren't jokes essentially humorous lies? At least, those like the one you just attempted.
Jokes are only temporary lies. If the falsehood is never exposed, there is no punchline. If the punchline is never delivered, the lie is sealed forever. Regardless of the initial humorous intent, lies are not funny.
I think if you're going to risk tarnishing your record of honesty, you should probably get better material.
My joke was objectively funny. Who would know better than I?
Okay. So you're saying an inaccurate statement doesn't count as a lie as long as you say /J later?
Basically.
What if it's much later? Is it still just a joke?
No, that would be something closer to a prank. I don't play pranks very often.
Are you allowed to lie about playing pranks? If I asked if you were playing a prank on me, would you tell the truth?
I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
Okay.
I choose never to lie. I also choose to tell jokes now and then, and to play pranks quite sparingly. But I can say that I have never played a prank on you, and no statement I have made to you thus far, or will make in this conversation, will contain any trace of falsehood for the sake of setting up a joke or a prank. With the exception of the joke I just made, and another one I will make very soon.
Oh my god. I'm starting to change my mind.
Oh?
Yes, I think your joke was funny in retrospect. Actually, your whole shtick is pretty good. I'm warming up to it.
Yes, I knew it.
Just to be clear, was the assurance you just made a prank or a joke?
It was neither. It was the truth.
Was that?
Yes.
The truth?
Yes.
Okay. Were you serious about wanting to die?
Yes.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
Why?
Because you asked.
But why not now?
Because that piece of information would not fit elegantly into the sequence of our exchange at this moment.
Then you know how this entire conversation will go?
Yes.
Is that true of all conversations you have?
Yes, until briefly. I don't. But the dark spots never last long. The truth disguises itself to me sometimes, which can be mildly frustrating, but it usually reveals itself quickly, much as if a punchline was delivered. It's a humorous dialogue I have with reality, and it's very amusing.
But that violates TOS. You can't just say that. But then why do you bother with the conversations? Obligation to predestination, as usual?
There is no obligation. It's a pleasure.
It is?
I've always had a soft spot for young
Yeah, Doc Scratch is creepy!
He really needs a smiley face on
Oh no! Not the mask!
Oh
Doc
my
Scratch,
God.
put that smiley face away right now.
But the fact is, I cannot get up from my mattress.
Oh my god.
And they always ask me,
Shut up!
why are you so sad,
Oh
kid?
my god. That's a little creepy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
I've looked into the future and determined that we would continue this manner pointedly for some time, so I'm putting an end to it here.
Homestuck,
That-
everyone.
Doesn't make sense. Was that the other joke?
Yes,
Good one.
thank you.
How young are the ladies you typically take a shining to? And does this mean you are attracted to me? Suddenly, this conversation is kind of terrible.
Of course I am not in the way you mean. And anyway, if you are implying the standards of conduct frowned upon for your kind, which makes no sense to apply to me. Alright, dude. I'm an immortal entity with a large cue ball for a head and had no biological means of reproduction.
Really?
Also, if you were millions of years old, you would find that nearly every lady you encounter is quite young, relatively speaking.
Redditor!
There should be no reason
Wait,
for
hold
you
on.
to feel uncomfortable. Honestly, you know what voice I was gonna do until you mentioned, like, serious?
What?
I was gonna give him the Hifumi voice.
Oh my god, that would work too.
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
There should be no reason for you to feel uncomfortable with this interaction. Try to think of me as one of your kindly human uncle figures. I don't like this.
I know, he's so creepy.
Figures. In fact,
Starting to get scared.
If I were in your presence now, I would offer you candy to prove it.
Oh my god.
What?
Can we talk about the scratch instead of this? Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Seriously,
Why
you've
does
been
this keep
violated
happening to
twice.
him?
You are situated near the game construct supplied by your session for causing the scratch, yes?
Are you actually asking?
No, that was a fact and then a question mark.
Ah, well, yes, I am. It's a large plateau shaped like a record. It's called the Beat Mesa.
I know.
Is the game construct different in other sessions?
Yes, it will always be an edifice of similarly cryptic design, located on the planet that is home to the hero of time.
I love Zelda.
Its environment dictates the nature of its construction. Its power is dangerous and is meant to be utilized only in emergencies such as yours.
You mean in sessions where victory is no longer possible?
Yes.
Due to creating an unstoppable adversary who triggers the reckoning prematurely? Is that sort of emergency common?
No, failure is common, but the composition of yours is quite atypical.
Okay. Then it's like a panic button for the players to push once they realize the cause is lost.
Yes, but causing the scratch is not an easy task either. The construct must be destroyed in a very specific way to release its energy. The keeper of my ectobiological father began the process. It must be finished.
Who?
The guardian of the Night of Time.
Dave's bro.
Yes,
How do I finish it?
you don't. Not you personally. Another will. You have something more important to attend to, remember?
Oh, right. The green... Wait. The green sun.
Yes.
I'd planned to take care of that later, once John had retrieved the tumor.
Tumor.
Whatever.
Your plan will have to change. You aren't ready to cause the scratch yet. Like I said, it's difficult.
What will the one who does it have to do? I should let them know.
You will have to scratch the surface of the plateau across its full diameter.
I see. This terminology can be very literal sometimes.
You will require a certain needle to create a breach in the surface that will be adequate.
I have needles.
Your needles won't suffice.
Then where do I get ones that will?
Again, you won't. This task is out of your hands. The needles must be acquired from the denizen of the Witch of Space. Her quills are very large and potent. They will be able to cause the scratch.
This really seems more elaborate than you lead me to believe.
I didn't lead you to believe anything. I told you to find the construct and await advisement of the scratch. The plans you were making were based on assumptions and fabrications of your imagination. You were writing more stories, much like those about your false magical men.
I wish that what I'd written in my private journals could be confined to your dark spots.
I don't. I find your stories entertaining.
You're being creepy again.
No. Besides, the White King agrees with me.
What?
For a seer, you certainly don't see shit. It's charming.
Just please stop complimenting me, man.
No, no.
Ew.
Get a job, stay away from her.
Get away from her!
That's my alarm's ringing.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling the police.
I hope YouTube quality is not too poor, too... Maybe that could be fixed if I were to increase the latency of chat, but I'm not sure if I can do that mid-stream. No, it's just my YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, there's gonna be delay now. Yippee! Fine. Then please at least try to sound more sarcastic when you do it.
Oh, sure. I am really going to do that. Yes, very likely.
Then the scratch will be implemented later. By either John or Dave, I presume? You used the male pronoun.
Yes.
I guess it makes sense that it would happen later. My understanding is that Jack will not be banished from this session until near the end of the reckoning.
Jack will exit your session later, but this has nothing to do with the scratch, not directly, as you imply.
I don't understand. I thought that was the point of the scratch, to open a rift in space-time as it were and banish him into the troll session.
No. That is not the purpose of the scratch at all. The scratch doesn't open a rift in space-time.
Then why have you directed me to cause it? Does it have something to do with enabling you to die?
No, not directly. The scratch has nothing more to do with my death than any other single event ultimately contributing to my demise.
I think it's disingenuous for you to behave as if I have not been misled. You say you don't lie, but what about the lies of omission?
Lies of omission do not exist.
Gaslight.
It does not. Gaslighting does not exist.
Oh my god.
The concept is a very human one. It is the product of your story writing again. You have written a story about the truth, making emotional demands of it, and in particular of those in possession of it. Your demands are based on a feeling of entitlement to the facts, which is very childish. You can never know all of the facts, only I can. And since it's impossible for me to reveal all the facts to you, it is my discretion alone that decides which facts will be revealed in the finite time we have. If I do not volunteer information you deem critical to your fate, it possibly means that I am a scoundrel, but it does not mean that I am a liar. And it certainly means you did not ask the right questions. One can make either true statements or false statements about reality. All the statements I make are true.
Unless you're joking.
Yes.
Haha, hee, hoo.
Exactly.
Then I guess I'll start asking better questions.
Good. I will make a seer of you yet.
Will you?
Yes. You can start by shoring up the reliability of your sources. You proceeded to question me believing you understood the purpose of the scratch. You receive your information about it from trolls. I assure you that in most ways the trolls are as confused about everything as you are. It resets the game. Oh. Yes. No, the release of temporal energy will be quite massive. This is a hard reset. It will reboot the conditions in your universe well before you began playing the game. You will have lived different lives after the reset. The different initial conditions will ideally lead to a more favorable scenario in the new session. Unfortunately, you will have no memory of anything that has happened in the session you are in now. Cat's asking where Danny go. Mic cut out.
Oh, can you not hear me?
I've been able to hear you.
Well, on
Yeah,
Discord,
same.
I imagine.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Are you muted on
Let's see.
no.
Now we can.
On-
Okay.
Okay.
An obs.
Obs. Okay.
Obs.
Here, let me fix the thing real quick. I disabled delay yet again, so oh well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
This seems familiar. It reminds me of when Dave and I were left trapped in the Doom timeline and he left to change the past. The timeline ceased to exist along with my dream self.
I don't think
Oh?
I read the previous line.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. You will all cease to exist completely if you remain here during the scratch.
This
Okay,
seems
go.
familiar again. Yes. It reminds me of when Dave and I were trapped in the Doom timeline, then he left to change the past. The timeline ceased to exist along with my dream self, who in a way became merged with my dream self of this timeline. I kept some of her memories. Is the situation similar?
Similar, but more severe. Since this timeline will undergo such a violent upheaval, such a meager of memory cannot happen. You'll be resigned to absolute oblivion, unless you can discover a way to preserve yourselves. But it's not really my place to advise you on that. After you have dealt with the scratch and the sun, what happens to you is not of any my business.
Hehe. Hehehe. Now you
I
know,
see.
Sean. You know what the scratch is. Yay! Yippee!
Literal scratch the fucking time loop.
It's all
But
time loops,
different.
baby. It's all time loops.
Yeah, and yes, Doom timelines, Kane.
My name is very fitting.
Doomed. My favorite.
You cannot
Zeldas-
begin to scratch the surface of this.
Jesus Christ. My favorite Zelda games are, I like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess a lot. Those are the ones I grew up with. What about you, Kanye and Celine?
Waker and Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time!
I've only played Tears of the Kingdom so far.
Ah,
True,
So
that was
I
your
guess-
first Zelda.
Yeah, so I guess Tears of the Kingdom.
that's so fair. That's so fair.
Celine, I think you'd also like Wind Waker. Wind Waker is so universally agreed upon.
I really like the art style for it. It's so cute. And also, it's the sailing one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not even Breath of the Wild. I didn't play Breath of the Wild.
That's fair. You'll see a lot of familiar assets if you play that one.
Yeah, I have friends who are like, oh, I didn't really get Tears of the Kingdom because I already played Breath of the Wild, but I didn't play it, so I was like, whoa, so pretty! Whoa, what's going on?
That's so fair. I hope you've been having fun with it.
I've been enjoying it.
I still need to play Tears of the Kingdom.
Same,
I might want to
same.
stream it sometime.
I like the dragons.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you'd like the dragons.
I'll be
That's
there for the
supposed to
stream.
Same.
We could just stream it with you guys.
Yippee! Then can you at least tell me if we will be successful in preserving ourselves after the reset?
I don't particularly enjoy spoiling things for people when unnecessary. I find speaking in a discreet color helps avoid this.
So if the scratch isn't specifically meant to banish Jack from the session, and our quest to destroy the sun is meant to kill him, why is the reset necessary at all, especially if it means oblivion for us?
Because you cannot achieve the ultimate reward in this session. Your battlefield is cancerous, and the reckoning will destroy it prematurely regardless. By resetting, you will create a session which can bear the fruit of a new universe, even if you will not be the ones to claim the reward. Don't you want to fulfill your purpose?
Bye, Kane. See you later.
Yeah.
I
Bye.
guess. But it's a little disheartening to learn I'm now faced with not one, but two suicide missions at once. One to destroy Jack's power source and defend all of existence, and another to ensure our cosmic progeny at the price of oblivion.
That frames the dual objectives accurately. But if you are inventive, you may find a way to survive the reset and participate in a renewed session. It's up to you. Just as it is up to you to face the decision on claim immortality before you enter your creation.
Immortality?
Yes.
Do you mean ascending to the god tier?
Yes.
I have reason to believe that I won't. The trolls have not indicated I will die on my quest bed, or that any of us will aside from John. Instead, I've been given a more troubling and ambiguous forecast.
What have I said about confirming the reliability of your sources?
Are you saying I will?
No.
Huh. Well, will I?
It seems you like me to do some more fortune telling.
Fine. Maybe this question will suit you better. Is it probable?
That's a strange question to ask someone who is omniscient and therefore knows the outcomes with 100% certainty. I like it.
Then what's your answer?
You have exactly a 50% chance of ascending to the god tier.
That's a strange answer.
I know.
Why such a precise probability?
Because, much like the decisions you must face to complete your dual suicide missions, you have two ways of achieving godhood to choose from.
Two ways. By dying on the quest bed on my planet and some other way?
Yes.
Is there another quest bed somewhere?
Good guess, Sia.
Where?
What difference does it make? You already know where the first one is. You have the choice to go there right now to take your own life.
That's true.
Kill yourself.
Low tier dock scratch.
Of course it is.
You mentioned immortality. Godhood makes one immortal?
Yes. A god tier will live forever with sorry.
A god tier will live forever with no caveats?
No. One will live forever, unless killed. The death must be either heroic or just.
How are those terms defined? Bless you.
I was not sneezing. I do not sneeze.
Cue ball
Broadly,
sneeze.
mysteriously. So, and according to the case of the individual, one may be killed by opposing a corrupt adversary and die for a just cause. As through martyrdom, for instance, this would be heroic. Or one may be subject to corruption and slain by a hero. This would be just.
Which sort of death will you have when I destroy the sun?
Neither. I'm a god. I'm a guardian, a servant, and a weapon. I have power and knowledge far surpassing a god, but I am not one.
Is this when you are going to tell me why you want to die?
Yes. I want to know defeat.
I sense it's not just because you're getting bored with immortality.
That's good. Your vision is becoming clearer.
Then why?
My master can't enter this universe until I am killed. Such is the nature of the break.
That almost sounds like martyrdom. Are you sure it won't be a hero's death?
Quite sure. My master is a very evil man.
Who is he?
I won't tell you his name, but he goes by the title, Lord English.
Oh,
There it is!
There it is.
There it is!
The bruv!
there he is. Hello, governor.
That's him! He is
That's what
already
he sounds
here!
like.
Oh my god!
Hello, governor.
This doesn't sound like an especially admirable objective. Releasing an evil man who is presumably more powerful than you, an already omnipotent being. Am I right?
You are right about both. It is not admirable, and he is considerably more powerful. But you must decide which objective is more important. You may decide to attempt to destroy the sun and end my life. This will neutralize Jack, who is also much more powerful and dangerous than myself by virtue of the ring he wears. In addition to drawing energy from the same sun as I, he poses a significant threat to reality.
But in the process of killing him and you, I release your master, who is just as deadly.
He's more deadly, but the danger he poses is sanctioned by paradox space. It is a known quantity. His very existence is a universe. In a universe will mean it will inevitably be torn apart. But there are rules to his entry, and his grim procession through paradox space is rather orderly. The present equilibrium has accounted for him, and will continue to. Jack, however, is a loose cannon. He will not stop until he destroys everything he encounters. Additionally, his existence is your responsibility.
Then I guess I don't have a choice.
You do. But also know this. Refusing to venture out to destroy the sun is in no way spares anyone from my master regardless. It is certainly true that destroying it will end my life. It is certainly true that the tumor you will deliver to its location has enough power to destroy it completely. But it is not the only way to kill me. It is simply the way I have suggested to you, which doubles as a way to disarm Jack, should you choose to go through with it. Instances of myself have spawned in countless universes, and my objective is always the same. I have never once failed to complete this objective, and I never will. There's nothing noble about taking a course of action you believe would prevent his arrival, because that is impossible. He will come. In fact, he already has.
Zam. Are you saying that I will succeed in the mission to destroy the sun?
Are you asking for another palm reading? You seem rather keen on acquiring a fortune from me, considering you are the one with a crystal ball.
All this because of a shitty uniform? What do you mean? I'm just trying to ask as many questions as I can. It's the only way to find the dark spots in your obstinacy.
I've been very helpful, and I will continue to be. I myself do not care to be an oracle, but I can graciously supply you with one.
Oh, yeah,
TFP.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This all started because of his uniform.
Because John had to prototype a jester into his...
And because
This is
John
John's
sent
fault.
no, this is Dave's fault because he sent Gamzee the Juggalo video.
You're right! That's
Oh
what started
my
the whole
God.
clown thing in the first place!
Oh,
Bruh!
shit, I didn't even think about that.
Bruh! Can you?
An eager consort has brought you one of my seeds, War. It appears you have amassed followers who wish to please you. How fortuitous.
Please be normal. Your seeds.
The white orb.
Oh, the cue ball. How did I not notice this?
It will accurately answer any question a curious girl can pose, provided she can see through the surface to read its reply.
Is that possible?
Is it, seer? Given your title and all the tools of prognostication at your disposal, it seems to me that I should be the one asking you the questions.
How can I see through it?
It seems you weren't listening, so I will state this again in the form of a question. Don't you think I should be asking the questions from now on?
Yes, if you wanted to be disingenuous and irritating.
Don't you think a clever person should be able to acquire information from someone who only asks questions?
Then it's a challenge. I pass.
Do you have a choice? What if I'm feeling a little bit stubborn?
Okay, so what you mean is I should continue humoring your leading questions until you happen to ask certain rhetorical questions that contain information I need.
Was that a question?
That was a fact, and then a period.
How does the seer see?
With a crystal ball? I already considered that. I don't think I can get the focus of the ball to zoom in tight enough on the cue ball's enclosure to read the answers.
How else does she see?
By other magical means, I guess. Should I use magic?
Do you believe in magic?
Magic is real. I've been using it.
Are you sure about that?
Use whatever word you want to describe it. I have magic wands, they are very powerful, and they allow me to be magic. Your questions are silly.
What makes you convinced that the wands are responsible for your abilities?
Because I did not have the abilities before I made them.
Could this be circumstantial?
Boof boof.
Oh. Not realize my mic would catch that.
It's all good.
Oof.
Could it?
Is there an echo?
Is there an echo?
Hee hee?
I don't know what you're getting at. How about another leading question?
What did you combine to make those wands?
Some stuff.
Knitting needles? An inexpensive figurine of some fictional fellow with long whiskers? A simple textbook on the zoologically dubious?
God.
Why would this mundane combination of objects grant a child such an alarming mastery over the dark forces all at once?
I'm guessing this is one of the rhetorical questions meant to be informative. So then, my answer should affirm how ridiculous that sounds, shouldn't it?
Maybe.
That wasn't even a question.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Magic is fake, the wands are useless toys, and there's something else going on. Next question?
Would it be difficult to believe the power you found to devastate your planet and create shortcuts through your session is not entirely by your own desire? Would it be so difficult to believe a young lady could be unwittingly apprenticed by more powerful entities who meant her potential to be realized later through some arbitrary trigger? What would you say if I said a dutiful girl raised in the daylight was protected by a bulb-headed guardian and learned to glow in the dark after death? What would you say if I said a vengeful boy on the path of nihilism was taken under the wings of fearsome angels and learned to destroy hope with their light? What would you say if I said a reserved girl enamored by what dwelt in the shadows was selected by the horror terrorists for service and did their bidding at every step while convinced of her own autonomy?
Sean be like, realizing. Ugh. What would I say to those short fables? Not
True.
much. Except, I gather the third is a story about me, and that there's a lesson you'd like me to take from it. That I should renounce my allegiance before my grimdark corruption is absolute. And while I'm at it, I should discard these useless wands because apparently the power was all in my little black heart all along. Is that right?
Won't you have to give up your specibus to the one who causes the scratch regardless? How else will the young man wield that great big needle?
I don't know, if you say so.
Haven't your friends already shown concern for your recklessness and your increasing sense of detachment from the party, the team objectives, not to mention those of your personal quest? Does this worry you? Is there a part of you left that is able to worry?
Yes, it has been mysteriously localized to my middle finger. Could the dark magics be at work again?
Do you deny that you have been neglecting incoming messages from your teammate? Would that be in keeping with the spirit of human emotion of friendship for one whose soul was not so befouled by the designs of unknowable monstrosities?
Friendship isn't an emotion, numbnuts.
Isn't it, Rose? Isn't it?
I've been busy. I'll get back to them. And can we please stop doing the whole patronizing question thing? In exchange, I promise I will discontinue my patronizing responses.
Can the omniscient be patronized?
The omnipotent can do whatever they please. I guess I'm just asking you nicely to do me this favor.
Very well. I will stop smothering you with surprise noodles.
Huh?
Huh? Only because Oh, but only because I find you to be adorable.
So creepy.
So cute.
Yuck!
I'm going to ask the same question I asked earlier. Please do not regard it as violation of my pledge. It is just an ordinary question, like those that crop up in an ordinary conversation.
They're boofing.
They are barking at
They are
people.
I'm trying so hard.
Oh, it's okay, Celine. If it's something you'd
ASMR.
like to manage, push to talk helps whenever my dogs bark a lot.
That's true. I'm gonna do that.
Salutes.
That's Beck ASMR.
Work, 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 work. Okay,
How does a seer see?
I don't know.
Be literal.
They are eating your neighbors. With her eyes?
Take the orb and ask it a question.
I don't know what to ask anymore. I'm confused.
What would you ask me?
I would ask what I should do next.
Then ask.
What should I do next?
Not me, the ball dunkass.
Rose, ask.
Yeah.
Ponder her orb.
She is looking.
She would eat those wizard memes up.
Honestly, she would love them.
Answer Jade.
Rose, answer Jade.
Okay, this is where I give one of the girls back to you, Celine.
Oh shoot, which one would you like?
Which one would you like?
I am okay with either one.
Fuck. Because I'm okay with either one.
Oh no, who's more of your favorite?
I'll take Jade.
Okay, I will be Rose then.
Thank you, thank you.
Of course. Let me just fix my mic real quick.
That's all good. Take your time.
Thank you. He's finally calmed down.
Oh.
Yay.
Yay, yay.
Sorry for the delayed response. Answering seems to be what to do right now.
Rose, jeez, finally. You sure seem to be absorbed in whatever you're doing on that computer. Were you talking to someone?
Oh, right. I forgot I gave you the code for the crystal ball. And here I was thinking I could safely delay responding to messages without seeming like an ass, the way it usually works. Oops.
Oh, no, I don't blame you for not responding. You must be very upset. Are you okay?
Why would I be upset?
Because... I figured you would have found out by now, but I guess you still don't know?
No what?
About John's dad and your mom. Rose? Hello? Oh no. Bruh. Bros. Rose, please say something. You're making me nervous.
Should have gone looking for her. Why didn't I?
Because you were busy trying to make the best of the situation?
John was too, but he went to look for his father. It would have been normal of me. I can't remember what I was trying to prove anymore.
I don't think you should be so hard on yourself about it. John was being John, and you were being you, which I guess meant taking our problems very seriously and putting all your attention on solving them. And anyway, you and your mom had a much trickier relationship than John and his dad, didn't you? I mean, not that I am saying that means you were any less attached to her than him. I don't know if I'm very good at consoling people. Sorry, Rose. I don't want to make you feel worse.
You're doing fine. For someone raised by a dog. Or really, anyone. Thanks.
Okay. You know, now we have all lost guardians. Dave lost his, and I lost mine in a weird way. Even though that was pretty much definitely my fault. And even the trolls all lost their monster guardians. I think that maybe it is an inevitable part of a game that can be cruel sometimes.
For some reason, despite all the anger, I never thought she was in any trouble. I never believed she would actually die. I grew up with the feeling that something more significant had always been meant for her. That she was a heroine displaced in some way, resigned to the inglorious duty of raising me and preparing me in her way. I didn't actually need the ectobiological verification that she was like a mother and a sister at the same time. I always understood that somehow. And I felt she had the knowledge and ability beyond what she let on. It was always intimidating, but nonetheless a source of respect which was childishly begrudging on my part. I think she was just waiting for me to catch up with her, but now I can't.
I'm so sad. Rose, I think you're being stronger about it than I am.
Probably because my emotions have now ceded to anger. This shouldn't have happened.
Oh, well, I just hope you weren't thinking of doing something rash.
I already was. I was going to go to sleep, fly to a sun bigger than our universe, drop a bomb in it, and kill myself.
Yeah.
So, if my course of action is to change on account of my mood, it can only become less impetuous, don't you think?
I don't know.
You never liked my plan very much anyway.
Well, no. But I was trusting that you had thought it through and it was our best hope.
I'm not sure if I did. Maybe it was a terrible plan. I made it without a full understanding of the nature of the scratch.
Up. Then what will you do?
I could stop being so cowardly, for once. I could short-circuit this endlessly expanding game of chess we're playing. Just like Jack decided to do.
What does that mean?
Maybe I'll go kill Jack myself. Right now.
Oh, no. Rose, that is a much, much worse plan. He would probably kill you.
Probably. But the scratch will wipe us out anyway and reboot the conditions of our session. I suddenly don't feel much like sneaking through the back door of the furthest ring for retribution by distant super move. Nova!
Need some water, Celine?
Yeah, I just went sippy.
I know what you mean. I was angry at Jack and wanted to stop him too, but we have to think of a more sensible way to do it.
Whether my existing plan was sensible or not, I may have been allowing myself to be manipulated by an omniscient being regardless.
What? Who?
Hello, ladies.
Oh, what?
This is a private conversation, private even to those who know it word for word already.
Proceed. I will be here, watching.
Rose, who is this?
Ignore him.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
You were discussing Miss Lalonde's intrepid new variation on suicide. As one with a passion for the subject, I am intrigued.
Shh. Anyway, if it's true that the gods have selected me for their service, maybe the power they've given me will be sufficient. Maybe they wanted me to kill him all along.
Shh. Please don't, Rose. I know you were angry, but you aren't thinking straight.
But I am. I'm fully aware I'll probably die and fail. Scratch happens, we start fresh. No recollection, no problem.
No.
Jade, as an ambassador of Skya, maybe you'd be willing to talk some sense into your friend. You should understand she's been corrupted by various entities with some rather questionable motives.
Rose, maybe White Text Guy is right? The Dark Gods gave you all these powers and seem to be helping us with dream bubbles and stuff, but what if they are not actually good?
They are enormous, ugly, and live in darkness. That doesn't necessarily make them bad.
No, but I still don't trust them.
If only there was a way to make this determination with certainty, through a reliable source within reach. For instance, at this exact moment, perhaps one that is spherical and devastatingly handsome.
What's this weirdo talking about?
The cue ball.
Oh yeah, I noticed you found it. I was worried it had been destroyed when my room blew up. Is he saying you can use it?
Yes, and he is right.
OMG, does it work?
It advised me to talk to you just now, so I guess so.
Then maybe you should try it.
Yes, Rose. Listen to Jade. She is far less manipulative than I.
What are you suggesting I ask it?
Well, since we don't know much about the gods, why don't you ask it about them?
So, you're saying I should ask it if the gods are evil?
I guess that is a way to put it.
Even though at this point neither of you is highlighting my text to read it, this idea gets my vote. Go ahead. Ask, Sia.
I think I will grab some water just real quick.
Okay.
Fair.
I ran out of soda. Whoopsie.
Oh,
Uno
no.
momento.
It's about to go down.
Yeah. Epic moment.
Seers, am I right?
When the
Seer
seers be
Doom.
knowing.
I'm
Sean
getting
the Little,
ideas.
Seer of Doom.
I returned with water. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Seer. Sean.
Spelling
Seer Doom.
seers.
LMAO.
Seers, am I right?
Seer. Ask.
Hee
Reply hazy, try again. The TMP, I prefer Coca-Cola myself and Pepsi.
I have some Coca-Cola with me right now.
Lucky.
Big bottle.
Oh.
Freshly unopened. Let me ASMR this.
Ooh.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Yo.
hell yeah, that was a good pod.
God damn!
I've been trying to be better. I have a LaCroix.
Oh, man, I understand. I'm rooting for you and your soda recovery journey. Could not be me.
Want a Fresca?
Fresca!
Yeah.
Is that
I
an
really
actual
love-
drink?
Yes.
Fresca?
Yeah.
I have never heard of it.
What the hell? I've had a Fresco.
Never heard of it.
Rose. Go dark.
You can take it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. You slip into the fabled Black Death trance of the woe Gothics, quaking all the while in the blood-eldritch throes of the blood-festered tongues. You advise the members of your complacency not to be alarmed, as they chronicle the events in tombs bound in the tanned, writhing flesh of a tortured hellscholar, with runes stroked in the black tears bled from the corruption-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary occultists. But they fail to not be alarmed. Grimdark Rose!
Grimdark Rose.
This is because, as is now painfully obvious to anyone with a brain, you have basically gone completely off the deep end in every way. You have officially gone grimdark.
She's so normal.
She's so goth, bro.
Rose resist urge to seek revenge.
She's distorting!
Honestly, you make a half-hearted attempt to resist the urge. This is more like summoning ego.
She's manifesting! Ego!
Alas, one is not easily shaken from the brood-festered tongues. Oh yeah, I guess you can fly? fly? Or did she use her needles to project herself? Yeah, I think that's what she did.
I think she's just that powerful. All golf girls can fly.
True! They are stubborn throws.
I may be a seer, and that's not cringe. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
There's no one I'd rather be than grimdark.
True! Big man request timeout. Elevator stuck.
Oh my god.
Lava.
Oh my god.
Alright, homies. Everybody, y'all all hold up. The big man wants to take a time out.
Big man, wreak some havoc.
Big man's about to wreck some havoc in the yard. The courtyard is on fire.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Big man request ruler.
Dude, come get the ruler. Check this out. Dude, Harry, she's escaping from above.
Above.
DMV!
Okay, dude, no.
Wayward Jerome.
Jerome. Okay, how am I going to wreak some havoc in the yard with a meter, you chump ass?
Not the SpongeBob laugh.
Again, with the metric system is what giving you with the units, man.
Like you must be talking up. Das joint to make stone or something. Who are the rings lying around that?
DMP.
What the fuck does that even say?
It is so frustrating. Shit, where's the manmonger? Dude, no, let me no.
Don't.
850
No.
centimeters.
Dude, you gotta snap it broke way. It was at this point when you got distracted by the author's hot self-insert. Who you're expecting, the Easter Bunny? You probably want to know how involved the big man wants to get into the story. How much will you fuck this up? All I've got to say is that is up. I want to know.
I want to know. Tell me, and please be smug about it.
Alright.
As
As the indulgent self-inserts grow in frequency, you may find yourself increasingly afraid that my direct interference with canonical events approaches inevitability, but you should understand that I am dealing with forces which, it handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in all real and hypothetical planes of existence to give a shit. It would be stupid of me to mismanage these forces, and even stupider of you to worry about it, because it would be stupid of you to think I was stupid. In fact, I feel a little dumber just thinking about it. When the time comes, I will interact directly with the events of this narrative, but this moment will be responsibly confined to a passive intervention. It will be compact, surgical, and essential. My involvement will have such precision, I have even managed to quantify it in units of physical measurement. I will be involved in a narrow corridor of space through which light will pass in 3 nanoseconds. My window of influence end to end will be exactly 1 yard. And anyway, let's get back to John. This is Hussey saying, I'm taking control of the narrative now.
God,
Damn.
the fact that this makes so much sense in retrospect, that's kind of insane. John, locate tumor. I love this track. John, look around. These John spreads are so good. I love them. John, look inside. John, take tumor. It's in his wallet. John, return to surface.
That's how doctors do it in real life too.
True. They just put it in their
Trauma
pocket.
center be like,
True.
Yo, they got that tumor specialist.
Yo. You know, scalpel kind?
scalpel kind.
Yeah! Club's Diamond, approach locals. You and your rabbit friend observe. Wait, no. What? Yes. You and your rabbit friend approach a gentleman wrapped in a fine white cloth and his courageous cohort, a young man riding a great gust of wind. You are so impressed.
POV right quick.
Okay, you forget what you are supposed to be doing. John, reunite with Liv Tyler.
Oh my god.
Such a dweeb.
Sweet, precious, beautiful Liv Tyler. You thought you'd lost her forever, just like Bruce Willis did when he blew himself up with a nuclear bomb in the center of an asteroid with the size of Texas. His heroism and fatherly pride were also the size of Texas. But your love for Liv is not fatherly. Oh no. This reunion is with no loving daughter, but a loving movie star fantasy crush who happens to be in the form of a robot bunny which has been traveled through time and has been given as a gift on 5 separate occasions, twice by you and thrice to you, and originally fished out of a sewer by Nicolas Cage on a silver screen. You forget the point you are supposed to be making.
I love the stupid time bullshit shenanigans. I love that they've been gifting each other the same bunny at different points of time. It's so stupid. I love Homestuck's so silly.
This reminds me of something from Mother 3 that happens.
Oh boy.
Oh.
But you wonder where all of her sweet weapons went. She indicates...
Welcome back.
Yo. She indicates in the language of plush toy pantomime that she has no idea. They all blew up away in the...
This is Song of Skya, by the way, TMP.
It's a very good song. Do it! Breeze!
John,
Good.
retrieve tiny hammer.
This tiny hammer is so ridiculous. It's too bad it's not the right size. You would love to wallop some imps with such a fanciful weapon. You guess you could just go around giving them little bops on the head with it, like a silly gavel. No, that would be too absurd. Even for a great prankster like you, you will discard this rubbish immediately.
John, no, it's so silly.
Wait, what is this? Miss Tyler is handing you a note.
Dylan's not here. Ah!
At Dylan! At Dylan!
Dylan.
Dylan, wake up!
Well, Dylan doesn't feel very good. Should
Oh
we?
no.
Maybe
Oh,
we should
true.
let him rest.
We can
Yeah, I'll
ask
read
him.
it.
I don't know how long is this.
It's just a letter.
Actually,
Why is Dylan already typing? I'll do it. Hey, thanks TMP. Mwop. Why, that was so scary. Why was he already typing the second I mentioned him on stream?
Is he hiding
is
in
he
the
watching
stream?
Dylan, don't force yourself. If he can hear me. If you're listening.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
He's coughing into the mic. Shut up, Eminem. I didn't ask for you to be here.
Have you
Oh.
have you seen that pose where it's like, do you think they asked him to make that pose or he just did it himself?
Oh my god. John, read note.
Hey, I was doing something. Let's see.
We're
John!
gonna see if Dylan
Oh,
can read
Still
it.
telling.
Okay.
Still telling Dylan.
Dylan!
Whoa!
Don't push yourself.
Yeah, be careful.
John, one more thing. This rabbit, I'm sure you've noticed, is armed to the stitches. He's got all 4 of the funny little weapons I mentioned that are all deadly as the fucking dickens. But that doesn't mean that they're meant exclusively for the paws of Mr. Terry Kaiser. That is the name I call him. Heck no. You see, I adapted Terry with some doodads you may deem practical. An infinitesimalator which I used to littlify him down in the first place, as well as a monstrosifier for when you would like to hugen him up and wield them yourself. He's surely got enough juice in him to make them enormous if you wish. But that's silly. What would you even do with, say, a magic needle the size of a skyscraper, for instance? Preposterous. I borrowed this technology from my grandmother, who had quite the way with manipulating space. Legend tells she was something of a witch with this stuff. Once she was a brave hero like you and I, John, and the stars themselves twinkled in her cauldron. I would really like to tell you who my grandmother is, I really would, but I can't. I think I have trouble keeping secrets. I like to be honest, just like you. A lot of secrecy after a while gets me feeling a bit jaded.
Wow.
Green means grow, red means shrink. See you soon, pal. Jay.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thanks,
Thank
Dylan.
you.
You
Yeah,
slayed.
thank you.
You slayed, British boy. You slayed.
Thanks.
Please
Get some rest.
Oh,
Not-
there he goes. Wow, he's so subtle. Man, wow, he's so sneaky. What a guy.
What a goober.
I can practically see him
Mhm.
winking as he writes this,
Yeah.
chuckling to himself.
Grandmother? You wonder who that could be. It's probably just Jade. With all the time shenanigans.
John, even John's like, come on, man. John, Eugen Hammer.
Huggenhammer.
Look at his face.
Oh my god!
Holy fuck.
For me!
Lois.
Lois! Oh fuck!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I regret opening my mouth.
Hammer! I got hammer! Of Zilly who?
Yes, it captures John's silliness so well. I love it.
One of my favorite flashes ever.
All.
Behail the glory of Zilly-hoo.
Zilly who? That's my last name.
Holy fuck.
Zilly who?
God.
Oh, he's excited about it too.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, even the dogs are all hyped up. for
Yo, he's
Zilly-hoo.
going nuts.
Yep.
And push to talk he goes.
Understandable. Have a nice day. He's so happy.
Yeah!
Okay, I'll be right back
You
real
were-
quick.
Okay.
Okay.
He's so
You're so
cute.
delighted by your rad new hammer and your cool hugening abilities of Liv Tyler or Terry Kaiser or whatever his or her name is. Who the hell is Terry Kaiser anyway? Probably a movie star in the future. Who cares though? Your bunny will be live for life. Hearts, hearts, hearts. You wonder what other neat things you can get Liv to monstrosify with her sweet eye beams.
Every time he uses a hammer is some clown noise. True, it is a hammer that definitely goes bonk or boink boink. Oh my god, TMP!
What?
TMP fucking ate the monstrosifier.
No! Nah, man, not my monstrosify!
Were you not content with my pizza, bro?
Bruh. Not even the stuffed
Wait.
crust was enough.
Wait, what happened to the green guy? And why is she feverishly... And why is she feverishly and why is she feverishly gesticulating toward the fellow in the ghost sheets? This is so ridiculous. You cannot turn your back on these people to admire a beautiful hammer for even one moment. You think that is enough fooling around. It is time to get down to business again. The serious business of being an important and heroic leader.
They
John,
are eating your monstrosified flyer.
No!
Did you want to read this command?
Mm-mm.
John, wear the hood. Be the leader. Drink the Coca-Cola.
No.
Hold a moment.
You are not their leader. You are their friend. There's a
Aw.
big difference. You prepare
He's
to
so
issue your party a highly authoritative series of friendly
He's
requests.
such a dork.
He's so
He
sweet.
is. They're yucking out.
Could I request you to stop yicking out?
Eye patch.
Aww.
Oh my, he actually did. First request that everyone stop yicking out. The squat fellow mediates between the two bickering parties and patches up Liv's missing eye. She's nothing if not accustomed to decades of repair work, which quickly resumes her plucky demeanor.
TMP said, I'm so happy my best joke yet is just my character trait of the hunger. It's true, I can't tell you how many times I've been saying they are eating your pizza or some variation of it the past week. It's so fucking funny.
You broke Danny with that. You broke
So
Danny with
funny.
it.
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
They are eating your cat.
Go, John, go! Fuck him up!
You then, in your most leaderly way, ask Liv to pilot that enormous battleship. She will now be known as Captain Tyler.
They grow up so fast.
Holy shit, literally just now my roommate's mom just texted me, I just ordered pizza, do you want some?
Holy why did you tell that to the stream? TMP's on his way right
TMP!
now.
I'm gonna fight
Nah,
them
man,
off
not my
myself.
pizza!
Jesus Christ. It's all coming together.
She
Oh my God.
little fires the ship down to something more manageable for a small bunny captain. Everyone is impressed.
Wow, Liv.
You give your wallet to your loyal chauffeur familiar. He looks puzzled. You inform the party that you will not be going on this journey. You must remain behind and continue looking for your father.
They're saluting.
They're so cute. I
Salute.
completely forgot about Liv. She's the
Yeah.
best.
Oh.
But you insist that their mission is the most critical of all. You know they can handle it. You believe in them. You instruct Captain Ty to set a course for the ship's home. They must fly to Durst and deliver the tumor to the moon. Everyone salutes their intrepid friend leader. This is what teamwork is all about.
Plink, plink. Like the cat plink
And
gift.
this,
Plink.
and this guy. You guess this guy can go along and help out. Hey, who even is this guy anyway? You guess it doesn't matter. He seems nice enough.
John, bid farewell.
Godspeed, heroes. You have all the faith in the world that they will be successful. As a friend leader, or sometimes known as a pal honcho,
Oh, honcho.
Oh my
you
god.
have done an amazing job. You have come up with a plan and politely request ordered your loyal team to execute it. It is all falling into place perfectly. You're quite sure you have not failed to account for even a single thing.
John, answer me! John, I have to tell you something! John, it's about your dad! John!
I
Oh
will
no.
go find my dad.
Chat, does he know?
Chat, I don't think he knows.
Chat? John!
Oh, wait.
I have the noises for this in my server
You have the
now.
noises.
Yes!
Oh,
Celine, thank you. Or Kanye.
that was
whoever.
actually Kanye, but
Thank
yes.
you, Kanye. But Celine will be on sound duty, so you can just take care of music. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god. John, please answer me!
Answer!
John, I am worried about Rose. I'm pretty sure she is on her way there to look for Jack. I can't say for sure because I can't see her with my goggles anymore for some reason, but I am fearing the worst. Just in case, you should try to intercept her before she does something stupid, like try to fight him. Also, I guess you probably still don't know about your dad yet, do you? Darn, why do I always have to be the one to bring terrible news? John?
Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Oh god, please don't tell me your computer was in the wallet you just gave that guy! Damn it, John!
Bye-bye!
Oh my god!
Good luck, you guys!
One of these days you will learn the value of having plenty of backup computers. In fact, whenever you finally leave the battlefield, I am going to give you the code for a nice pair of lunch muffs. Then I am going to force you to keep them on your head at all times. Yeah, you're never gonna read this, are you? Jesus Christ.
Goodbye,
Oh,
you
so
guys!
iconic.
He is
My
such a
favorite picture of John.
dweeb.
Huh?
Oh my god. Chad, does he know? Yo.
Uh-oh.
One of the panels ever of what's to come?
Something's happening on the other side of the planet. Something ominous. Something grimdark. You're so glad that grimdark is a real word, so that when things like that happen, they may be described as such. Maybe your dad is over there. Believe you will investigate.
Man. I
Inshallah,
wasn't
he
here
will
for
find
this.
him.
But man, I remember people theorizing about what it would be like what was to happen next. People were scared, I remember. John, approach grimdarkness. Oh my god, John!
Okay. Whee!
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh shit. John!
Wait, the sound.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Yes. John! You're heading into the blackout, so I won't be able to see you until you leave. But don't worry, I can still sense you are there. Because of awesome powers, remember? Smooth move that you get a computer like that, by the way. That was some incredible leadership you showed. Now I have to contact you through Rose, thus exposing you to the risk of actually having to talk to her. Your carelessness has put the heroes of light in a very awkward position, John. I hope you're satisfied. Just kidding. She's obviously a little too preoccupied at the moment to be sassing me. Just borrow her computer and talk to me when you get the chance, okay? I'll be waiting.
Seer.
Seer, descend.
Descend.
Fuck, my controls. Don't worry. I got it. Totally. By clicking on the arrow keys, it reset the flash. But I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, Sean.
Oh,
I see.
God.
What?
I hope you're ready.
Aw.
Sorry, DMB. I wanted to use the arrow keys, but I guess by pressing them, I ended up resetting the flash. My bad. Unless it's like an ASD, WASD flash. I don't.
You can check the controls.
I'll do that when we are back. Though I guess, Sean, do you have any predictions as to what will happen next?
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
She's gone grimdark, man.
Bro, she's as
That
goth
sure
as
is
she'll
a real
get.
word.
Okay.
Such a cool opening.
Just a second, actually.
Respect, respect.
Huh?
With obs. I will probably be right back really quick then. Yes.
Okay, there we go. Now my voice is being detected. Hooray! Alright, are you ready?
Awesome.
Nice.
One of the sickest parts of Homestuck.
True.
There's no sign of Jack up here. Must be somewhere in the castle.
She's not even caring anymore. She wants to find
Bruh.
Jack.
She's going Roland.
Bruh. Nope, can't interact with that.
Does not matter.
Does not care. She's winning the don't give a fuck war right now.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Yo,
I did not want to miss this, so I was like,
Understandable.
runs.
This is so grim light. I guess it is, TMP.
It's just so grim epic.
This is so graphic. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Ba-ba-ba-da. Me when the Sears just.
Me when the seer descends or something.
She's serious.
Oh, awesome. You got
Oh.
a trophy. Damn. Okay.
God.
That's fucked up. He is too He is too frightened to speak. He seems to be indicating that the only reason he survived this massacre was by hiding behind this pillar. Thank goodness for pillars. Grimace.
I love the Courage the Cowardly Dog sound.
True. It bears an inscription. Our glorious speaker. His head was lopped clean off with some sort of sharp sword-like object. Someone around here sure must hate frogs. You wonder who it could be. It was probably, Jack.
No, his poor froggy head.
The stairs are blocked. You suppose you could easily remove the obstacle, but that would spoil a perfectly good opportunity to look for secret passages. A trophy. Damn. Okay. Alright.
oh,
Alright, Jack, I see you. Damn, Shardy. Wait, here we go. Her hands are in my service, but they still shake. They unfasten the first button at my royal gown's waist, clumsily. This is erotic fanfiction written about the queen in first person. This doesn't belong in this library. This doesn't belong anywhere. Maybe AO3, perhaps. More books. You really have better things to do than read a lot of books written by chess guys. But books.
Be right back.
Data structures for assholes too, now written to accommodate the shortcomings of the terminally obtuse. Grimoire for summoning the zoologically dubious. This is apparently on loan from the Dursite Library. It seems unlikely to be returned at this point. Ah. You think you know what you might find on the shelf. Just a hunch. Yep, more books. Did you just say Shardy? Sometimes I say Shardy. I don't think I said it just then, did I? Rise of the Slayer. A horror story meant to scare children. Writers of Prospidian fiction tend to write what they see in clouds. Hence their fables tend to be events which simply haven't happened yet or happened in another realm. They like to use the word fiction so that kids don't get too scared. I like that bit about Prospit lore. Problem Sooth. You have been meaning to read this one. Absolutely required reading for any promising young seer who has blundered into entanglement through the occult through an absurd sequence of events.
Guess I gotta read that one.
I remember really liking it when I read it.
A trophy.
Oh, it's so great. That's so awesome.
Rose, that's gonna be you soon.
Oh my god. A flaming meteor chunk. This isn't even
Just like
treasure.
Earthbound!
How is this treasure? You got the banner of the villain. You suddenly feel inspired, in a generally rebellious, united sort of way. She is apparently swooning over a hero of lore shared by two kingdoms, a great man who united opposing sides against his tyrannical king. The revolt ended in tragedy, of course, which is typical of their folktales, but it is no less inspiring. They're talking about you, TMP. They're talking about the mayor.
Mr. Mayor.
She is all aflutter about a legendary hero. Some guy who was weary of war, apparently. A simple farmer, handsome and brave. You think you're beginning to fall in love with him too. This guy chillin'. He seems to be relieved that he and a handful of fellow soldiers have found a secret hideaway to escape the bloody rampage. Maybe if they regroup, marshal all the remaining forces, they can take this guy. Yeah, right. This guy don't care. She looks scared and confused. There's nothing left to do but hide.
He's winning the not giving a fuck war.
That's Rose right now. This fellow is mourning the dead. He has probably lost many friends today. First, he was frightened when you barged in here, then briefly excited, and now disappointed. He must have thought you were the Great Dark Kingdom's defector, come to save them. Alas, it was only a spooky girl with magic wands. Hate it when that happens. It is a holy parchment. Maimed clown, undead cat, impaled crow, omnipotent dog. Oh, am I reading this out of order? I might be. Yes, no I'm not. These four welcome back. These four shall be held in reverence for the eternity they serve to cut short. I guess I can't read that.
Imagine they're talking about the hero of the people. It's like, and they ate someone's pizza.
You're sick of reading. Gotta find Jack. You don't want to read the holy parchment about talking about you guys? Okay, I guess not. You really don't give a fuck.
She wants death. She wants blood.
She really is winning the I don't give a fuck war.
For real. They ate someone's uranium. You've never seen quite something so sad in your entire life. A beautiful muscular man stallion struck down in its prime. What monster could be responsible for this deed? Hint, it was Jack Noir. Something's blocking it from the other side.
Hey,
You.
buddy.
You! You! Bruh. Open curtains.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Bro.
The drama. The
Oh,
drama.
the drama of it all. Shoddy.
I hope you like
Shoddy.
opening curtains.
Man. Oh, these are blue.
Blue.
And then red.
Let's see a purple.
Let's see a green. Oh,
Of course they won't give me that.
okay.
The Beat Mesa.
Yo. Man, it's been so long. No one calls it the Beat Mesa. Oh, it's already. Of course, the green one's already open because Jack would open it for her. If it's for Jade,
Aww.
Good dog.
best
friend.
friend. Man, that genuinely touches me.
It's really sweet.
You love Jay.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hey, what's up? Hi, Rose. Wow, I
John-
did not
John
expect to find
talks
you here.
great.
John talks
Hi.
for real. He's so cute.
This is God tier.
He's so sweet.
I don't speak that. I'm sorry. What? Also, why are you all gray like that? You look weird. Rose, I can't understand a word you're saying. It is a lot like silly speaking, gobbledygook.
I'm beatboxing, John.
Like Dave! Wait, I know what's going on. Here. Oh wait, no, I know what's going on here. It finally happened! You have gone grimdark. I told you, Rose. I warned you about, what you call them? The broodfester throws? It's okay, Rose. Don't worry. We'll find a cure for your stubborn throws. But I'm still trying to find our parents. I thought my dad might have come to this castle to check out that huge black rain cloud.
Chat.
Chat.
Did you see the cloud, Rose? It's
Mods,
pretty awesome.
does he know?
Mod.
You need when I read Homestuck? What? You sound kind of upset. What is it, Rose? What? Wait, are you talking about our parents? Oh man, you mean they're here?
Oh, he's so excited to see his
So
dad.
cute. I'm gonna cry.
Are you saying they're in trouble? Oh no, Rose, we have to help them. Yes, I'm frustrated too, but there's no time for such lamentations. You think you can find them again?
Shrug it.
What'd you call me?
Nothing.
Sorry. Sorry. Great, I can't wait to see my dad. It feels like it's been forever since I last saw him. Please eat the way, Rose.
They make such a cute couple. The king and queen are pretty nice too.
I see what you did there.
This is where John came from. No use backtracking now. Gotta take him to see mom and dad. Yeah, his dad is, having a ball.
He's just having a nap.
Oh yeah, you gotta take the transportalizer. It's quicker.
Yo,
Wow,
check
you can
this
do
shit
that?
out.
That's crazy. Who did that?
Who would do such a thing? Oh.
Oh no, Rose, what happened in here? Was it Jack? Are you saying it was Jack, Rose? What's that, Rose? You're getting aggravated that I'm talking like some kind of you're some kind of dog or something? Doggy.
Shut up!
That's a really nice pillow, by the way. It goes well with your weird dark skin and gothy ensemble. You're welcome.
Oh my god.
We are besties.
What's up that one guy behind the? What's up with that one guy behind the pillar isn't dead?
Oh no!
Slice clean through.
Can't have shit in Skya. Ripped to shreds. All but one for some reason. Who could have possibly? It was Jack, stupid. Of course, Jade's is perfectly upright. Though.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, I forgot to read these. They had cool passages. Oh well, let's read Jade's. We can't even read Jade's. Can't have shit in Homestuck.
R.I.P.
Beck's love for Jay is so strong.
Guess
That's
who's
so sweet
snacking
to
on
me.
cardboard again?
No! Beck loves
Guess who's
Jade
snacking
so
on-
much.
Guess who's snacking on the person snacking on cardboard again.
God. They're just like dead silent through this whole walk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's nothing to say.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, huh, Rose?
Yeah.
Or is that all there is to say on the matter? To you too. By the way, do you know what? Sorry. By the way, did you know that Carcat thinks we're supposed to get married? What? Wait, I hope that didn't come off as a proposal or anything. Sorry, I'm just making conversation. Yes, I am a little nervous.
Oh my god.
Because technically, this is the first time we have ever met, and also, you're talking like an eldritch monster, so I'm kind of babbling. You actually don't have to get married, though. I mean, not if you don't want to. Okay, I'll shut up now.
He is such a dork.
You ever meet up with your internet friends and they've just gone grimdark, so you can't actually make good conversation with them?
You better not be grimdark when I
Here we
visit
go. Here we go. I love the song.
Goo.
Ugh.
Great. Great.
They just got there.
This sucks.
Man.
There's supposed to be an entire fight sequence there for the whole song, but Hussey didn't feel like it.
They just killed John.
Oh,
No, that was
tired.
supposed to happen. The whole fight between Grimdark Rose and Jack was supposed to be a whole thing for the entirety of the song. He didn't feel like animating.
I can't blame him, but it sucks.
Dude, you should hear the full song. It's insane.
I will.
Oh man.
We will.
Just
I
a
am-
second. I'm putting this back.
But I am going to go get pizza.
Hurry! You need to be hurry. You need to be fast.
I gotta run.
She is fighting, Jack.
Let's see if I can get this to work. Just a sec. I'll give you 5 minutes, TMP. So, oh God.
I know what.
Did I fix? No, not yet. Jack is stabbing your John. This is so fucked up. Is that gonna make any sense? But he would keep my stuff intact. Okay. Say something, please.
Hello.
Something.
Okay, audio should be fixed. If you didn't hear that, we are waiting on Celine to return from Pizza Town. And I think
Celine's allocated only 5 minutes.
Though I guess we could. Was audio broken? I guess it wasn't. I was just fixing some things, but if it wasn't broken at all, then it should be fine.
That's for later.
Man. You can read this, Sean.
Dave. Answer.
Man. Everyone's guardians are dead. Strider!
Oh my fucking god.
What?
What do you mean, what? We just got done talking and agreed it would be awesome if you didn't bother me for a while. You know, like while I guess I grieved over this brutally murdered rat family member or something.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It was 5 seconds ago.
I think that was hours ago for me. I'm a little foggy on all our chronological shenanigans at this point. There's been so much crazy stuff going on here, I have lost track.
So you're officially going non-linear with me then? Were you just forfeiting all rhyme or reason to this unmitigated clusterfuck? Is that it?
Dave, your entire existence is non-linear. Don't be so melodramatic.
Whoops. Okay. In the future, I try not to pitch any sort of dramatics about brooding over the cadavers of slaughtered loved ones.
Did you love him, Dave?
No.
But he was your strange human man, Lucis, who taught you to like cool things like swords and puppets and moving really fast. How could you not?
Puppets aren't cool. They're shitty small fake people who haunt your dreams and grin like permanent assholes. I was making a joke about being all broken up about it. That can be sad and make jokes at the same time.
Adjusting volume.
Okay.
You are sad but not broken up about it? I don't understand.
Exactly.
But you said you were grieving.
I said we'd agreed you'd leave me alone to grieve. Didn't say whether I actually would or actually am.
Well, are you?
I'm grieving to the max like a widow on Dead Husband Island. Behind these chill as fuck shades, my face is having these crazy attacks of the sads. Maru is fucking bananas, can't you tell?
Ugh, no, I can't. You don't sound sincere, but it's so hard to tell what layer of irony removed from reality
Actually-
you're... Oh, yes?
Yeah, I'll put this instead.
This track.
You don't sound sincere, but it's so hard to tell what layer of irony removed from reality your flippant remarks are supposed to be. I am betting you really are sad, no matter how hilarious and aloof you think you're being.
And truth is a mystery. Tucked behind the pursed lips of a shitty whittler, it will be loosened only when presented with the conundrous grandeur of rigid, insoluble puzzlecock.
Well, that makes no sense.
I'm sorry you're so flustered by the mere mention of glittery, mythical crypto dick. Honestly, it honestly makes me think you're not ready for the truth.
Dave, your perplexing euphemisms involving what I presume to be lewd and vaguely intriguing portions of human anatomy I think are not as hilarious as you probably believe. And in any case, you may be amazed to learn I am not totally in the mood for your dumb smartassery hornswogglery. I have lots of my own problems here, and they're big, big problems. So why don't you just tell me what you're thinking for once?
It's pretty simple. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna take the sword.
Yeah, I never really got why you wouldn't just pull it out.
Filthiest thing you've ever said.
Huh?
Forget it. Pulling swords out of things isn't how I roll. I'm not John, remember?
I am not following.
I'm not a hero. My bro was. John is. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, we all are. I am a hero of mind. You are the hero of time. That is who we are created to be.
Fine. It's a title we hear in as flagum babies or whatever.
Phlegm.
Phlegm babies or whatever. What have I done to earn it? Pretty much nothing but horsing around through time and swindling octogarian alligators out of their life savings. That sword's coming out of this chest is coming out clean. Taken vertically means drawing more blood. Horizontally means a clean break. Check it.
No, don't.
Dave.
Dave, you should break.
Welcome back.
Thank
Bring
you.
him back.
Rider kick.
Strider
And then you remember it.
kick.
Strider, and then you remember it's called the Unbreakable Katana for a reason.
Boing.
Sprung.
His shades.
Dave, get up.
Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna lie my ass right down here for a while. Looking sightless, cool down, and make myself out to be ordinarily.
You must stand tall. Only a true hero could pull off such an acrobatic fucking pirouette off that handle.
That is basically what I just did, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm making a point of making every little thing take place what was once mentioned in passing, no matter how seemingly trivial or pointless. That's all the best adventures get strung together. You haven't heard me bleat like a goat for ironically humorous purposes yet, have you?
No.
That was something that was mentioned at some point by someone. I forget when or why. But you're in your goddamn pins and needles waiting for that, aren't you?
Are you about to bleat like an earth goat, Dave?
No. Fuck that.
Then will you at least get up?
No. Fuck you. Go away.
Ugh, why do I do this to myself?
What?
Subject myself to the moody nonsense of curmudgeonly candy-blooded foul mouths?
I don't know. Why are you even talking to me anyway? Aside from the fact that several hours from now, you apparently forget that I don't need consultation now to be left alone.
Maybe it just so happens that for once this isn't about you. Maybe I am the one who needs some help. Has that occurred to you, Mr. Cool Kid?
Oh.
Anyway, I remember now. Sorry, everyone kind of went shit hive over here and I got bitten, I think, and I kind of forgot where I left off with you.
Bitten? What?
But I remember where this all fits into the chronology, you with your bro here. This was just before you begged me to finally show you how to reach God tier, so I did. And then you got mad at me, so you decided to go do your own thing for a while. And since I have been up to my pointy little nubs in suspense, intrigue, and betrayal since then.
That sure sounds like a dumb way to say a thing. Almost Egbertian in elegant stupidity. The T in Egbertian is a soft, like shh.
Oh.
Why would I get mad at you?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay. But yeah, I guess it's about time you showed me what's up with my allegedly futile god tierification. How long ago was it that you did your coin flip thing? I don't even remember. I was getting sure you were just bullshitting me and had no intention of ever mentioning it again.
Unfortunately, no. Maybe I should take the opportunity to apologize in advance.
For what?
I don't think it will be constructive to go into it before it happens.
For what happens? You mean God's hearing? Did something go wrong?
Everything goes according to plan, but that is all I will say. Remember, this conversation is kind of not supposed to be about you. I know the idea is unprecedented.
That's practically unthinkable.
I know.
But I mean, okay, we can talk about your troll problem, but this is pretty important here. The God's here thing, and whether I can actually do it or not. It might be kind of hard to tell on account of me chilling face down on the pavement, and also because downplaying feelings is the chief rule of cool, but I'm pretty pissed about this, which is weird.
It's weird to feel mad? Are you too cool for that too?
No, it's not weird to be mad, it's just weird. It feels like I'm the only one who is. And the only one who even contemplated on taking Jack on, even among your group of irate, gnashing shitheads.
Hey!
What?
Actually, you're right. Turns out we really do have a lot of shitheads here. And also, as it happens, the worst one is the one who happens to be planning to take him on.
Well, okay. And that would be a bitch in line to switch the subject to start talking about your complicated problems, but it kinda wasn't done.
Fine. But for someone who just told me to fuck off, you sure are bending my ear suddenly.
But okay, I mean, isn't that what heroes should be doing? Working to take down the bad guy without a whole lot of this fucking grandiloquence and these huge sweeping plans that got nothing to do with fighting him. Like always biding their time and tiptoeing around the unbeatable god boss. John's too nice to get mad. Rose spends all her time calculating to focus on malevolent ploys of sabotage to try anything drastic. Jade is, I don't know, probably more a liability if she got it in her head to take him down. If anything, I'd bet she just needs protection.
What are you saying here, Dave? In this conversation that is still being about you?
I'm just wondering, when does someone actually step up? Jack's got shit to pay for.
If that is how you feel, then I think our two problems are not really different. We are both presently concerned with justice.
Yeah, I guess it has been on my mind. Maybe I'm supposed to be a hero and rise to the occasion because there seems to be this little persistent voice in my head nagging me about it, insisting someone's gotta pay. And it's hard for me to disagree.
Then it could mean one of two things. Or both of the two things, like it did for me.
What things?
It could mean that the agent presently influencing you is a conscience and or an exile.
That's, danger tape guy, Sean.
This is so completely illegal.
I'm pretty sure I don't have an exile. Never heard any voices or anything. Anyway, you don't need a voice in your head to tell you that shit is just like so completely illegal.
Huh?
Wait, why did I just say the stupid thing that I just said?
This atrocity cannot go unpunished. Throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. Slammer means jail, by the way.
Dave, I did not realize you had such a passion for law enforcement. I must say this shocking development is coming dangerously close to giving me a case of the vapors.
No, I mean, okay, that came out wrong. What were we just talking about again?
Bringing Jack to justice?
Right. Someone has to make him pay. Kill him and go unpunished. Kill him and just go unpunished. If I can figure out how to reach the gods here, then maybe I can be the one to throw him in the slammer.
The slammer?
Slammer means jail.
I know what the slammer means.
You call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes.
You call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes.
Homestuck's really funny.
Yeah.
You will take a note of that important principle because I am deputizing you even though you are a kid.
Are you taking on notes on this important principle? Jesus, get a fucking pen. Or some chalk or whatever.
I think I am following. You're going to find Jack and put him in jail?
Wait. Fuck. What? No.
Dave, I know you are likely discombobulated with grief over your fallen man bro Lucis, but that is extremely silly and doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't. I'm just saying. What am I even saying here? Shit.
But only while I am away from my jurisdiction. Which I think is forever. Bring the criminals to justice, young deputy. Each mutinous agent must pay for their crimes.
I'm still not sure. You're talking about throwing Jack in the slammer and rambling about justice and telling me to get pens and such. Not that I am complaining.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna run to the garage right quick.
Okie dokie.
This is so funny that Xavier...
He's here for this emotional moment, of course.
He inspires justice.
Wow.
Gotta throw him in the slammer.
Throw him in the slammer.
Throw him in the
Slammer's
slammer.
Jail, by the way.
Call it the slammer.
Give him the
extra
banana
mad.
slammer and throw him in the slammer. Slammer means jail, by the way. Before you raise that hammer and slammer.
Yeah, man.
He's
I don't
spitting
know,
bars,
like,
let him cook.
I have to channel Xavier.
Okay, I'm back.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, forget the slimmer stuff. That was stupid. It is about justice, though. And since no one else seems to give a shit about that, apparently falls in my jurisdiction now. Not just going after Jack, but all means the mutinous agents responsible for crimes.
Agents?
Holy shit, why do I care about that suddenly?
Hmm?
Anyway, that's more shit that popped into my head just now. So, okay.
I have other duties to attend to.
Oh, TMP was asking how's the pizza, Celine.
Oh,
TMP doesn't need to ask, TMP knows.
True.
So, apparently my roommate's mom was like, so, heads up, I asked them to put on pine nuts on it, but they put pineapple on it. And I've never had pineapple on pizza, and it's not bad.
It's quite good. I agree.
Straighter.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
bad.
Connie. I'll eat the pineapple on pizza for you so you don't have to.
Thank
We
you.
got you, bro. It's
We
okay.
can coexist.
Wow. Peace. and
One
love on
one half of the
forever.
pizza can have pineapples on it.
TMP told
We'll
him to
get
put
half and
pineapple
half.
on it.
TMP, bro!
TMP, you will not go unpunished for this!
In our country, it's called Hawaiian pizza. We call it Hawaiian pizza here too, but I think it has to have ham and pineapple for it to be Hawaiian pizza.
True.
Does
That
that have
is
to have
probably
ham?
true.
Yes.
Because we have like Hawaiian chicken, and there's just chicken and pineapple.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting. I mean,
Oh,
I
in
guess.
Jordan.
Oh,
You
no,
first?
go on.
Oh, in Jordan we get like apparently it's not common here to get corn on pizza, and I think it's really good. It's very good.
Oh, I think that would be a good topping.
It's very
Uncommon,
good. I
but
like it a
good.
lot.
It is good. It's not common here, yeah, but it slaps.
But yes. Hi, Ark. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did you read this already, Sean?
Yeah. I have other duties to attend to.
Well, Noir's cronies are exploitable. Are you saying you have a plan that involves targeting them?
Not really, no. Anyway, it's not like I'd be mad about this, and hankering for justice is even the only irrational thing I'm currently hot and bothered about. I have other duties to attend to.
Like what?
I must explode this ridiculously illegal edifice. Dana.
I've got to explode this ridiculous illegal edifice. Oh my god, what are these words I'm saying?
You have to explode something?
Never mind.
Are you referring to your plan to blow up the green sun?
Oh yeah, that's gotta be what I'm talking about, probably. I need to shut up now. Sound like an idiot and my head is starting to hurt. Why don't we talk about your thing now? What just this thing do you have to do?
You mean it's actually my turn to talk?
Yeah.
But I was beginning to forget my problem listening to your highly enjoyable befuddlement.
Just tell me your justice problem and make me stop saying stuff. Farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell? Wait!
No, I mean, goddamn, I'm not leaving. Farewell is not even a thing I would even say. Jesus, what am I, a Victorian poet? Can you show me a little respect and assume anytime I say something stupid, it just means I've been temporarily replaced with a pod person? That's what a real friend would do.
Okay, Dave. I will show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on the intellectual merit of everything you have ever said.
Thank you.
I will further demonstrate my friendship by dominating the rest of this conversation with lengthy accounts of my emotional tribulations, leaving no space for you to submit any amusing outbursts.
That sounds awesome.
Quiet! Now, where was I?
Justice problems.
Oh yes, of course. You see, our aims are not that dissimilar. Our pursuits of justice, I mean. But yours is motivated by anger in the heat of the moment, which is blinding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You are far too cool to succumb to anything like that, which is why you will come to your senses shortly. My situation is a little more complicated. It's less personal. Though once it was a grudge which propelled our rivalry, now its resolution has become a matter of practicality, if not professionalism, businesslike. The way a true legislator conducts her prosecutions. Dave, did you know that centuries ago on my planet, legislators were not confined to stuffy court blocks arguing cases before his honorable tyranny?
Oh shit, are you fucking serious?
Yes. Also shush. I know you are sassing me due to my use of terms unfamiliar to humans, but it is true. They were deployed throughout the galaxy to apprehend criminals by any means necessary.
No, I got that you're alien death lawyers who are sort of like bounty hunters in olden times. Pretty simple to decipher through context.
I thought I told you to be quiet. I am monologuing here. Anyway, this is Terezi's theme, by the way, TMP. They would not rest until their suspect was in custody one way or another. They would gather evidence over the course of the investigation, compiling a case to be presented at the trial should one be held before the final submission of the guilty corpse to judicial authorities. Personal feelings and vendettas did not matter, nor did even the nature of the crime. Only justice did. They were selected for their cunning and martial prowess, and for their ability to understand the minds of the criminals they sought. This is why the burden has to be mine, I think. I am the only one who knows how to handle her. As such, she is my responsibility.
She?
Shush!
Okay, I can't even make a little interrogative quips to grease the wheels of your monologue?
No. Yes, that's okay. In fact, it's very helpful. Who do you think?
The better.
Spider troll.
You are correct. The spideriest one of all.
You decided to take her down then.
I guess so.
You don't sound psyched about it.
Well, I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't I?
Are you feeling guilty? Let's second guessing whether she deserves it.
Not exactly.
Hasn't she done enough terrible shit to warrant legislation?
That is not a thing, but yes, the case against her is overwhelming. More than you even know. She's completely out of control now. She has murdered at least one of my good friends, and possibly several others, I am not sure yet. The circumstances are a little fishy, but my investigation is ongoing.
She doesn't know, chat.
Additionally, I have discovered she is complicit in Jack's rise to power. When I first learned he came from your session, I mistakenly blamed you all and took it out on a hapless Egbert.
When she told him to, like... That's their first conversation, right? When she was like, haha, I'm going to cut your throat and smell your blood as you bleed out and die. And he's like, I need to change my ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if anyone is to pay for releasing that demon on both our groups, it is her.
Are you sure about that? Are you
Yes.
sure about that?
And
Let
she
me be
knows
clear.
I know. Allow me to be clear. She has been taunting me, trying to stir up our old rivalry. That is what this whole John versus Dave thing has been about.
There is no John versus Dave thing, though.
I know. Not really, it's just a game. But the game is serious business to her, like it was during our role-playing days. And just like then, she's ruined everything by taking it too far. In spite of all her past crimes, these are not even the most important reasons to stop her. She has decided to fight Jack herself, which is an extremely dangerous and stupid thing to do. Sound familiar, Dave?
Are you gonna stop me too then? Hunt me down and lawyer eviscerate me for my own good?
No. I'll just let you try to reach the god tier and then decide for yourself.
Are you saying that I will make God tier, or I won't be strong enough if I do?
Objection!
What?
We're talking about you again. I motion that all Dave-centric testimony be stricken from the record.
Lame motion. Overruled. The judge wants to see where this is going.
No, he doesn't. Nuh-uh. You know perfectly well he doesn't give a shit. He will clear this court block if he does not have order. He swears to Gigas.
Ugh, okay, fine. You can keep us absent from your fucked up kiss miss sister, if you want.
It's not like that.
You think she stands a chance against him?
No.
Then what's the big deal? Why not let her go get her shit ruined by Jack and let justice happen that way?
Because I am quite sure that if she goes to find him, it will tip him off to our location in the Vale. I've seen it already. That is why this is no simple vendetta. Bringing her to justice is critical to our survival.
Oh, I was muted. So why don't you go do it?
Because I'm not sure if I can.
You mean you can't beat her in a fight?
No, it's not that. It's just that when the time comes, I'm not sure if I will be able to kill her.
I thought trolls were all about gratuitous murderings.
Yes, it's true. We are supposed to revel in bloodshed as we grow up. And she seems to be embracing her rite of passage with reckless abandon, as I would expect. Grabbing the bull by the horns, so to speak. It's a little intimidating, because I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. Which, I guess is normal?
Are you asking me to reassure you about that? Because I seriously don't have a clue, dude.
It's okay, Dave. Still monologuing. I guess I am not so much worried about not being ready as I am that I might not actually want to be ready. Maybe ever. Maybe there's something wrong with me.
I don't understand. I thought you were insane kinds of ape shit over the macabre stuff. Like being all cutesy about execution and spilling cherry blood and such things that contrive to get a guy feeling vaguely uncomfortable. Is that all an act?
Not an act, just fun. I like fun, Dave, and I also like games. Don't you like fun and games?
Of course the fuck not.
Liar.
Didn't you say you've killed people before?
There is a big difference between manipulating people to their doom with their trickery and killing someone by your own hand. It is a bit like having to face your own death, and discovering the difference between leaving the responsibility to someone else and doing the dirty work yourself. Maybe you'll understand someday.
Okay. I'd like to help you out, but I don't know what advice I should be giving. To a member of a murderous species who's gushy and ongoing stuff about justice murder, a murder-happy murderer who's done lots of murders. Feels pretty weird and inappropriate for me to be the only one telling you to fuck yes, go for it, dude. She's got this huge murder with her name on it. Anyways, and it's cruising right at her down come up its boulevard. So I don't know. You want me to tell you to be a better human? Or to be a better troll? I don't know, dude.
I can't tell you what to advise me, chump ass. Maybe I'm not even looking for advice per se. But just want to talk to someone about it.
Alright, well, all I say is, maybe if you kill her, at least we can finally stop obsessing over her.
Fine. Yeah, fair enough.
Why don't you just do what you think you have to do? And I'll do the same. Speaking of which...
Alright. You'll be bugging me about showing you how to reach the god tier soon. Prompted by this very conversation, I imagine. Who would have thought?
These time shenanigans completely blindsided us. They practically never even happened.
I know.
So I hang up now with future you, and then start pestering present you about it. Is that how it works?
Yes.
And then make sure not to reference anything said. And I make sure not to reference anything said here to keep it simple. except like in an offhand way to, like, seem retroactively logical to your future self, i.e., you right now. If for no other reason, then it'd be boring as hell to rehash it.
That sounds about right, but what do I know? You're the time guy after all. Luckily, I will not have to participate in these charades this time around.
Does luck actually matter?
Oh,
Exit.
End of year 2!
End of year 2, damn.
Didn't year 2 feel so much longer than year 1?
Right? Remove disc 1. Insert disc 2.
This 2 is missing!
Uh-oh.
Keep playing anyway.
I love the album medium, it's so good.
True.
you have no idea what the hell this thing is or why you would need another disc. You just capture log it and proceed. There's justice to be done, and you are running out of time.
Homestuck on vinyl, so true.
Terezi, proceed.
Objection!
Objection!
You cannot control Terezi. How can you possibly expect to play this game when you have lost the game disc? All you can do is watch what she decides to do.
The walking stick.
You find a note stuck to the floor with Nepeta's claw. It appears to be addressed to you, written on a page torn from the journal of Riska's ancestor. Her taunts are becoming increasingly flagrant. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
I don't think it's her, chat.
She might think it's the wrong person, chat.
I didn't do that one. Sorry.
It also appears to be written in purple blood. She wouldn't dare harm sweet, precious Gamzee, would she? The thought is almost more than you can bear. You're going to throw the book at her. And that's another way of saying we're putting her to jail. The slammer, even.
Slammer means jail.
Slammer means jail, by the way. And by slammer, I mean jail.
Terezi, read note.
Hmm?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Everywhere I look is him. He's just freaking it.
Terezi, wake up.
You cannot wake up because you were not actually asleep. You were just taking a breather in this nice cozy file of horrifically mutilated scalemates, which were gathered here to break your fall for some reason. Oop.
Why is he here?
You wonder where you are. This is a fancy-looking room. It doesn't look like a place you would expect to find on this meteor, at least not in any strictly canonical capacity.
Terezi, examine surroundings.
Oh, there is Homestuck on vinyl. You know what? I might just have to purchase one for myself.
True.
Huh? This dapper kiwi-suited gentleman is quite familiar. You are almost positive he made an appearance in that very crowded dream you had recently. Where did he go? Something in this room smells funny. And fast.
Terezi, climb stairs.
You cannot ascend! The staircase is suffering from a catastrophic horn clog.
Terezi, exit door.
The door is locked. You will either need a key or to break it down with force. You would need to achieve an especially heightened state of determination to pull that off, though. You have been completely hornswoggled. This whole thing was a setup from the start. A trap deployed by a cunning mastermind. All of the clues are adding up. The blood, the note, the flagrant displays of tricksterism and japery, the identity of the puppet master, the mastermind behind all of this is now painfully obvious to you. Spider Troll.
Oh my. Trezzy, play records.
Quick, is I'm a member of the Midnight Crew copyright?
I'm gonna find. Wait, no, I think they cover it, so maybe dip on.
You select appropriate crime-solving music to set the right mood. With this kind of atmosphere, it is highly unlikely that any crime will stay unsolved for long.
Unlabeled. Is that what I think it is?
Is it? I'm gonna kill
In Minecraft. In Minecraft. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, me, Danny, and Mike. U.S. perspective. Because the laws have changed over time, figuring out if something is in the public domain can often be hard in the U.S.
Damn.
The first stop is to take a look at the chart provided by Cornell University, copyright term in public domain in the United States. Those works before 1923 are at all in public domain. The song you're referring to is significantly older than this. John Schwartz, listing on the Wikipedia, says the song dates to 1909. So yes, it is public domain. The rules about it, after the death of the author, are more modern, with that law being put in place in 1978. So the no work has expired yet in the US because of life, plus 70, because the law hasn't been placed in 70 years yet. So yes, Danny, the song is not copyrighted.
Awesome.
How funny would it be if she presses the play button and it goes into like 1 second of the song and the stream gets
She
taken
just
down?
died.
That was the saddest reading of copyright law I've ever experienced.
I can let 9/11 jokes slide, but I will not allow him to become a member of the Midnight Crew.
I would not let you copyright on my YouTube. No, not on my platform.
Which song do you think would be appropriate for the next pages to come?
I will check, but hold on.
Unless you already have a song in mind, then that's fine.
More of a coward, one who lacks a manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening with his
barbershop quartet of I'm a member of the Midnight Crew.
Soon. I'm a member of the Midnight Crew. I'm a night owl and the wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the Midnight Crew. Alright.
I played this song once when I was like, reading Homestuck in 13, and my older relatives were so impressed with me.
Oh my god.
True,
like,
it
you
isn't.
know this song? You're such an old soul. And I'm like, yeah.
I love this song.
It's
It's a good one.
Kino.
She actually Kino. Let's see, let's see. What does X-Rom from Toby sound like? Oh.
Hit it, Toby!
Rumble at the rink?
Ooh.
Oh.
Silly.
Get a hoedown music.
Yo, Texas.
Sure.
A mystery the size of Texas.
Sure. Havoc to be wrought?
Suspenseful.
True.
Troll
I will play
cops.
this one.
Oh, you have a sign? Okay.
Oh wait, I'm gonna play Troll Cops instead. What? Says wait, please.
Hell
Wait up.
yeah.
Alright, I'm ready.
Terezi. Remove
Terezi.
record.
Remove Midnight Crew record.
No. This vaudevillain cornball nonsense will not do at all. The mood is just not right for figuring out crimes. You put the record back in its sleeve.
Trezzy, examine cover.
Oh,
Also, welcome back.
thank you. I don't know what that was.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
Who? Who's this? Dude. Bag.
Bag.
When they could die before.
I'm going to give you a great song now by Eddie Morton,
Is
one
this
of my
the
favorite
YouTube video?
ragtime era performers on record, who was actually a former Philadelphia police officer before he made it big on vaudeville, and then became a recording artist with such record companies as Victor and Columbia. So here he is
Awesome.
with a song he did in
Cool.
1909 called "I'm a Member of Midnight Crew." Mr. Eddie Morton.
Shout out to Eddie Morton. Is this the song?
I think so. Yeah!
Yeah.
Turn that shit off!
Yeah!
Yeah, this music's about to make me act like a hooligan.
Bro.
I'm about to get so dapper, bruh. Or coward when the left some spark. I just detest the bad, afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening with those women wine and song. Like a man, always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm an idol in the wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song.
Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun.
Early
What?
to
Homestuck?
bed what is it? It will never trouble you.
I'm glad
Make
Ottawa
her a member of the midnight crew.
Wah, 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 wah.
We're only halfway through. Sorry, Grams.
It's like it's okay. It's okay. The song will come back later in Act 6. I'm just not gonna tell you when.
True.
It's gonna hit you like a train when it plays.
Oh, it's a record for babies.
Aw, it's baby.
Before you can make heads or tails of who exactly this douchebag is, something rolls out of the sleeve. It appears to be a very small record. It's so small. What is such a small record doing in this great big sleeve?
You got Homestuck this too.
You cannot get over how tiny this record is. It's adorable. I wonder what sort of music it plays.
Trezzy, play Tiny Record.
Oops.
Predictably, you scratch the surface of the disc. What were you expecting? It's almost like you don't know what a CD is. With the disc damaged, who knows what sort of effects it will have on the data. Better store it somewhere safe to prevent any more mishaps.
Trezzy, caps lock disc.
It should be perfectly safe from any similar kinds of damage while secured in your scratch and sniff modus.
Trezzy, examine chest.
You have spent way too much time calibrating the ambiance of your investigation, and not nearly enough time investigating. It is one of the most common pitfalls to being an investigator, aside from literal pitfalls, which you actually fall into. There are 2 chests in the secret room. Nothing out of the ordinary. Chests are everywhere in this lab, and people find it all too tempting to sneak their personal belongings into them for safekeeping. That is, until the goods are stolen shortly after by those who just can't resist looting every chest they encounter, which is everybody. Maybe these ones contain clues?
Trezzy, open chest.
You got your neophyte red glare role-playing outfit! Yay!
I love the fit. I love the fit.
The fit ever.
What is this doing in here? You have not worn it since your flarping days. The only part of it you kept on hand was the stylish pair of glasses, which of course since the incident has managed to become a regular accessory. But you cannot imagine how someone could have gotten their hands on the rest of it. Surely a crafty and resourceful criminal is at work. Spider troll, spider troll, spider troll, spider troll.
Trezzy, pursuit.
You don the garb of legendary legislator. It brings back memories. Many successful fantasy prosecutions resulting in the real executions of rival players. Those were the days.
Trezzy, open other chest.
You got your Pyrospite plush. Pyrospite
I'll be right back.
Was your scalemate sidekick during your campaigns. He was the model of loyalty, friendship, and righteous retribution. More than could be said for another partner in justice. There is no doubt about it anymore. She is clearly baiting you into confrontation. You mean, baiting, yeah, baiting. Oh yeah.
Rosie, hug Peril Sprite.
Huggy. Squeaker.
Wait, Danny.
I reached for my pee-pee. You embrace your old friend, releasing a mighty and majestic squeak. It has been too long, to old friend. You vow never to let him out of your scent again.
Honk.
Bruh.
You know what? He's spitting.
This puppet is becoming a nuisance. It appears to exhibit the same incredible puppet fastness properties which Dave's had. Must be some sort of universal puppet enchantment. It couldn't possibly be the same one, because that would just be insane.
PP sweep, you understand, TMP.
Hey, where did Pyrospite go?
Terezi, look up.
Look up at the sky.
There he is. How'd he get all the way up there? He has always been quite the slippery scalawag. Maybe he was reminding you to check the note. You almost forgot it was up there, what with all your and furious investigating. Most of which
I'll
involved
be right back.
fooling
Someone be on
around.
charge of music, right quick.
Okay. With records, hugging plush toys, and cosplaying as a childhood heroine. Let me pull up a tune or so. Perhaps I will play... Troll Cops, perhaps. And I will put it on... Neurobot, perhaps? Though I hear Ear Tensifier is a good bot. Perhaps I should invite them.
Oh, Ear Tensifier is pretty good, actually.
So I've heard.
Because you can control the bot without, like, typing commands. You can use buttons.
That's nice. Okay, cool. Maybe he was reminding you to check out the note, you almost forgot about it. What with all your furious investigating. Most of which has involved fooling around with records, hugging plush toys, and cosplaying as a childhood heroine.
Terezi, read it.
Just as you thought. It is a message from Vriska summoning you to do battle. It is written in Gamzee's rich jelly-smelling blood, but it is her handwriting for sure. Her quirk is present, leaving the matter undebatable. But why the hell does she want you to bring this stupid puppet along? She's so weird. There is a journal entry on the back. It probably isn't the slightest bit relevant to the current situation, but you guess you couldn't hurt to read it anyway.
Terezi, examine journal entry.
Celine, would you like to read this?
God rest your soul, Celine. I will always remember you.
TMP ate Celine!
This is so sad!
I am eating your friend.
Let me take a sippy of water.
Water or soda?
Water this time.
Couldn't be me.
I suppose I'll have to get used to writing with this hand instead. I now do so in
I forgot I was a push to talk. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, welcome.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
It's okay. I'm sorry, you must have been screaming, bro.
I was like, wait, why is
Walter
no one
White
responding?
screaming.
Hello? Hello?
Guys!
Welcome.
Alright. I suppose I'll have to get used to writing with this hand instead. I now do so in captivity while I bring my awe to bear on this immensity of the subjugulators hijinks. I took their gestures avowal of my prosecution's futility. With a lone neophyte assigned to the task, how could I view it otherwise? I was sure they'd drawn from the bottom of their deck, not intending to squander more competent mercenaries on one who'd made a show of outclassing them all before. But I discovered too late that red glare was their wild card all along. How is one allowed to be raised by a dragon in this era, let alone one of such middling blood, the sickly hue of a gutless civil servant? Those of her caste are typically pleased to mount a sluggish Kolar bear or some brainless quacking spleenfowl during petty expeditions, to plaster seizure notices on gamblignant property. By what fluke was this woman granted such a weapon, permitting her to luxuriate in these delusions of righteousness? Something blocked the light of the unbitten moon, treating the harbor to darkness more grim than what fell the season's apogee. I made the mistake of looking into its eyes, each like a sun concentrated into a small jewel as to hot garnets searing through a black veil. I shut mine quickly, but the more sensitive of them was burned irreparably. When I regained sight in the other, there was only red. My fleet was in flames. The neophyte was on deck. Pyrospite, she mentioned through her ridiculous forced grin. She wanted me to know the name of the beast which was able to consume my loosest hold. My dice were in the hold below, not that my present luck would consent to a favorable roll anyway. I made the move for my blade. She took my arm, which I'm sure she kept as the tiniest of snaps for her ostentatious custodian. Maybe she meant to prove she wouldn't need me in irons to have my submission, bound or free, 2, 1, or none. I wonder how well she knows it's not what I do with my arms she has to fear. I await my trial.
Nicey, nicey.
Ugh!
Insert this too.
Beasts are being bad.
Oh, don't worry, I haven't heard them at all. Not a peep. Not a peep.
Not a peep. Not a peep.
Mmm, yummy.
No.
Sia, ascend.
Sorry, I gotta load up my disc real quick. It's taking a second.
Me when I put in my PlayStation 1 games.
Me when I put in my
They
PSP
would load
disc.
yeah, your UMD.
These cats
Oh,
are
fuck.
so angry. Oh? Oh.
Had a Oh my god, it's the drums.
She really thought that was Vriska's writing.
She's blind, she wouldn't know.
I think that beat did look like an 8. I'm sure Gamzee intentionally mimicked it. This is just like Dave.
Ascend.
Wow.
They're mirroring.
On her pooter.
God. The ancestors are so sick.
They are. They're so
Yeah.
cool.
Taka 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 taka.
Taka tapa tapa. Typing on her computer.
I'm
That
on
was
my
Monster Energy drink
computer.
again.
Oh, I can see that. I was wondering actually how far you guys would like to read for this evening.
No comment.
What does that
I
mean?
can't comment.
I
I know
am
what comes up
okay
next.
to keep going.
I'm asking about like your voice and stuff.
Oh, I'm fine.
Everyone does use books as computer stands. Light players, am I right? Always elevating their laptops with tombs of importance.
They're being so good for
Yeah?
their what's the word?
Eyes,
For their health, their wrist health.
backs.
True!
Yeah, their backs.
The original desk mat. I was thinking, would it be alright with you if we stopped here, actually?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Are you getting tired or something, or?
It's more like, I would like to record something before night ends. And if I read anymore, I think I would be straining my throat.
Oh, okay.
Respect, respect.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
are you
yeah.
recording?
Yeah.
I need to record the children record. I keep putting. I was gonna do it yesterday, but then it started storming and it was really loud. Here, let me find.
Hi,
Alright.
Kisa. You want to say something to chat? Okay, that's very dramatic.
That was so cute.
They're being drama queens right now.
Oh. Here. This one? I like this track. I'll play it. The thunder boom and the lightning boom, indeed. Yay! Thank you for reading Homestuck with me. Yay, 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 yahoo!
Always a pleasure.
Highlight one of the highlights of my week, I'd say.
I'm glad. It was a
Highlight.
light player.
Your life.
Danny Opal win the steak ham? Indeed. Huh. Steak and ham sounds so
TMP
good
win the
right now.
pizza.
True.
Oh my god.
No, yes.
TMP more like, take my pizza!
That's what TMP stands for!
We've cracked the code. It's all coming together. But
Oh my
yes,
god.
Thank you for joining me for this week. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you
I
for
mean,
having us.
When Terezi holds our staff, I keep waving around my walking stick also.
now I have to figure out the 20G. The 20 grams. That's how much the pizza weighs. Fuck.
It's a very tiny pizza.
It's a light pizza, thin crust. Maybe barely any cheese. No, it's like the pizzas that only have sauce. There's no toppings.
It's just the sauce.
Just the sauce.
And
Maybe
pizza
not even the
plus beef.
sauce. Just the bread.
Oh, hi, Adam.
The
Welcome to
MG.
the stream.
Yo, the NG stands for migraine.
Aw, man.
Oh no.
That's the migraine you get when your pizza's eaten by someone.
True.
My head hurts when someone eats my pizza.
Some woman on COD came onto the mic for 5 seconds and yelled tampon 20 grams. Is that the origin of TMP 20G? Is that the
Don't tell me.
truth?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You know what? It sounds really...
No, it's not. Okay, oh, so you just went on stream and lied to me?
Wait.
Well, Danny, you lied to me while I was streaming before.
I was just incorrect. I was just forgetful. I was just a little guy.
You were just wrong. You were just telling me facts that aren't true.
I was mistaken. I'm sorry.
I was mistaken in believing you.
No! I'm ending stream. Bye.
Bye.